It can feel frustrating when you know you're taking steps forward, but you feel like you're not getting anywhere. The thing is, if you keep going, one day you will look up and those little steps you kept taking in faith finally start paying off. This year, I feel like I'm finally enjoying the fruits of my labor, using that momentum, planting some new seeds, and trusting that each step is leading me exactly where I should be. Reminding myself that consistency is less about showing up every day perfectly, but more about showing up however you can.
When is the last time we spent a weekend in the D, y'all? I feel like it's been such a long time. Like, besides all the shopping and the mall days, actually attending some fun events, getting to see some new food places, of course, the lattes, because you know, that's always on the itinerary when it comes to a weekend with me is having a good moment with a latte. But before we get into all of that, 22,000 followers, y'all, thank you so much. Like, your support to get here has just meant everything. All of your encouraging words and comments, and some of you even finding me over on Instagram and so we can have a DM conversation and even like hooking me up with finds that you're seeing. I literally, when I started this, of course, it was supposed to be a supportive community, sharing not just like what I'm loving and I'm finding and how I am shifting my mindset to really live the life I want to live and become more confident, but like to really have this community where we get to talk in real time and share and look out for each other and support each other has just meant the world to me. And I want to say a congratulations to Ria and Maria who won my holiday advent calendar giveaway. What? In case you are not tapped into the community feed, shame on you. Cause like I was trying to figure out, obviously I do the giveaways on every other platform, but I put together a special Black owned advent calendar to give away this holiday season, filled with Fenty, filled with Forever Mood, with some of my favorite candles. We had quite a bit of things, and of course a $100 gift card to some of my favorite fashion places to shop. So congratulations to you guys for winning. Ria, I know you received your box, and part of what we are doing today is making sure the last box gets out, because as I have been feeling like this is the season of like momentum and just like all those little steps finally paying off. It's so crazy because with 2016 trending, y'all, I literally realized how many wins and like small steps I was taking then. And one just like did not celebrate in the moment because I really wasn't sure how to share it without like having to shrink myself and make sure it didn't seem like I was bragging. I don't know if you've struggled with that, but like definitely having some people kind of like shame you for your wins. So I kept a lot of that to myself, but as I was revisiting 2016 on Instagram and just all the things I accomplished, I really want to make sure I'm commemorating this moment as well. And I feel like what better way than, of course, a mini trip to the mall, because another thing that has paid off is being part of the Macy's style crew. Like, in case you did not know, 2023, I partnered with Macy's over on TikTok, and that was my first multi-month, four-figure brand collab as I left my job, like as I left my engineering job. So like, imagine me feeling like high and mighty, like, yes, don't tell me that I can't do this full time, because not only did I leave my well-paying job at GM, but I got me a multi-month deal with Macy's. And ever since, you have definitely seen the different goodie boxes and things that they have sent me. So they did give me a gift card to start off the year to do a little bit of shopping. And I recently got scouted by Anthropologie to be a brand ambassador for them as well. So they also sent me a gift card. So I was already planning to go to the mall to return the Zara jeans. Y'all saw them in the last video. They're so good. I just bought 2 sizes. So I'm returning the size that was too big. And now, of course, I'm thinking like, maybe we use the gift card to buy us a little like celebratory gift, especially because I have been eyeing up the Coach Empire 45 in this lovely like worn in leather one. And I know that Macy's has it. And I feel like a we hit 22K plus early Valentine's Day gift is in order. So I do want to go in and see if they have it in person. And of course, obviously we're going to shop at the mall. And I want to see if Anthropologie has a couple of pieces I've been eyeing up, because on their site, Simon Miller is killing it. Farm Rio is killing it. So I would love to try them on in store, because all these stores with their crazy online return policies happening and popping up this year, because y'all know I don't like to waste my money on things, even when it comes down to shipping sometimes, and especially when it comes down to returning something just because it didn't work. So let me get dressed, put on a cute little fit, something cozy, and we're gonna head over to Somerset and see if we find the bag of our dreams and if that's coming home with us today. Plus, of course, whatever else catches our eye. This is what I'm wearing to the mall. Again, something elevated but still cozy and chic. Not going to run into the outfit details because you've definitely seen this in my other videos. But you'll notice not as many rings because in winter, I usually have gloves on. For the earrings, I have my Petite Moment ear cuff. And these cute little earrings from Amazon that are kind of like inspired by Justine Clinquet. Those like really gorgeous iris earrings she has. Too good. Then, of course, for the fragrance, reaching for afternoon delight, smelling like a delicious croissant snack that smiles back. Then I'm just gonna pair this with the Ugg boots like you've seen me style it before because again, it is snowy, it is cold outside, so let's head over to the mall. Oh my god, it is cold. Oh, it's cold in the deep. I fear Zara is definitely going to become one of those places you only shop at when there's a sale because I'm not going to say the quality is the worst. Y'all know this. Like, you are trying to find good quality for your budget, and sometimes the budget isn't giving purely organic materials, right? Like, and sometimes the purely organic materials aren't like made the best at certain stores. So the hard part is just like the pricing is not making sense. And also with everybody like charging the return fees, I just don't. The try on videos, the haul videos for me are going to start being like so major, not just for what I'm making, but what I'm watching as well, because like I'm not going to be charged and I shouldn't be like penalized because something does not fit me and I want to return it, especially when you don't really have like the best options in the store. So I am glad that like Zara has yet to really start charging return fees yet, but now more than ever I feel like that is for sure going to be something I am tapping into because baby, I'm not about to buy something that I can't get my money back for these days. And I also acknowledge that still, especially where I live, y'all know we talked about this, like the options are not plentiful enough for me to like always be able to get the items that I want. So I just have to start keeping that in mind. Like if places are gonna start charging return fees, I'm gonna be tapped into the girls' videos to really understand sizing and quality and price point, especially with Zara. So keep a lookout. So I didn't really see anything in there. So we are gonna head over to Anthropologie now, see if there's anything in the store I like. I don't think that Anthropologie has started charging return fees yet, so, but you know I like to see stuff in the store. So let's see if they got something cute. I love Anthropologie because they have so many cute like home things, but the downside is like the clothing. Like they have really good Simon Miller pieces, they have really good like Farm Rio pieces, but they're never in the store. So that was a little bit of a bust. I don't feel like driving downtown today, but I am in Nordstrom now because I think they do have the Coach purse I want to look at, just so I can get an idea of sizing and things like that to see if that's what the treat is going to be for celebrating 22K. So let's take a quick look. Like size, right, like I do love the sizing. Okay, it's gonna be a struggle with the puffer coat, but kind of like y'all remember when I went to the Prada opening event? It's very similar to the leopard print bag, but a little bit bigger. I do love that. I do kind of like the top zip situation instead of the flap because the flap can sometimes be a little stressful when you're gonna reach into the purse. So I'm not mad at this. I do want to try and see if I can find like the actual color in person. So we're gonna head to Macy's after I finish looking around in here because you know Nordstrom has some pieces sometimes. Y'all, I have a very real question. Where are we getting our bras from? Because I have been in flux ever since I have stopped shopping at Victoria's Secret, and I did recently get, like, not this specific style, but Hanes has a brand called Bali, and I have like a cute little purpley bra from them, but it's not quite what I'm going for, right? Like, I still want a nice little bit of padding, a little push-up situation, so I'm sexy, but that you can like wear under your shirts, like a t-shirt-ish bra. So like, any recommendations, y'all, please drop them in the comments. Help a girl out, like, because I see the exact bra that I got from them, but I don't know if they've got a style that like is exactly what I'm looking for. Like, let me look. Like this, but like I definitely do want a little bit of padding. There's like no padding in this, so it's like something similar to this style, because I always have like a little lacy detail, but I feel like there's just not enough lift in here for what I need. Did not see the Empire in the color that I wanted. There is a Coach store. I don't know if you guys remember when I got to actually host an entire event there. Like, gosh, has that been 2 years now? It was so dope though, y'all. Like, we had giveaways. Like, the girlies were treated like VIP with food, private shopping, little goodie bags. So we're gonna head over to the Coach location and to see if they've got it in the color that I'm looking for. Back in the car, the pants are returned. Think I made a decision on the Coach bag. Of course, everything that you ever see in my videos is linked below, and I'm gonna do a roundup of like all the things I actually tried on today in a separate mall day video. Y'all know I drop those like once a month to show you like what's new in the store, what's worth it. And like I was saying, especially now, y'all, like, I don't know if you saw ASOS return like policy now with the like percentage, not even like quantity returned, not even like, you know, online versus whatever, because we don't have store locations in the US, but literally, like, if you have a 70% or more return rating, you have to start paying for your returns, which again, like, it's so crazy. Y'all know I talk about this so much about access and just how important that is for everyone as you are trying to explore your style and things like that, and how much location can play a factor into what is accessible style wise, because people are penalized if they don't live near a store location, as we are seeing. And then also, if you live somewhere where the stores just don't actually put or stock those items in the store. So I don't know, that's like irritating me, but my lips are so dry. So much better, y'all. And Eden just called me while I was in the mall, and she was talking about this whole creative mornings like networking party happening this evening. So I need to actually get myself together then, because it's literally almost 4 o'clock. The event starts at 5. Want to put on a little bit of makeup, of course, probably a little bit different fit, and my uterus is trying to take me out of the game, so I need to allow myself just a moment of calm real quick before we go and do that. Oh my God, and I still have to drop off the box for the holiday giveaway. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. Kinda knew that was gonna happen, because honestly, like, the moment I got home, it started snowing, like snowing, and y'all know people do not know how to drive in the snow, so I could definitely see how a quick little like 20-minute pick up the kids, get home turned into an hour, and then you like, I'm over it. I do not feel like going anywhere. And secretly, I'm like mixed. Of course, I was very much looking forward to hanging out with Eden. I always love, obviously, like the girl time and things like that, and also checking out a new event. But if traffic was really that bad, I'm with her. I don't know that I want to like venture into the city just to hang out for like an hour. So I'm glad she caught me before I started putting on my makeup though, because a girl just hates to waste makeup. I don't know if you mind it, if you're like, I don't even care. A little bit of practice, put my makeup on, and if I gotta wipe it off and stay home, I'm gonna wipe it off and stay home. But that gives me an excuse to actually cook myself some dinner instead of just like grabbing something really, really quickly. So that's what I'm about to do. $50 grams of protein between the soup and my like grilled cheese, but not grilled cheese, because I love the Kanto's flatbread, y'all. Like, it's so easy. A quick 15 grams of protein per flatbread, plus with my cheese, 25 grams of protein right here from a little grilled cheese that I'm gonna dunk in the best crock pot chicken noodle soup. And it's so easy to make. Well, there's no noodles, but you can add noodles. Like, there are like high protein pastas that I usually use when I want chicken noodle soup and want high protein. So 50 grams for soup and grilled cheese. Yeah. And I'm about to put on a good show and just relax. You know what? I'm not mad. I am not mad. Child, I need Instagram to get it all the way together, because the way we almost missed a really fun Pilates event today, because for whatever reason, Instagram loves to hide requests from people I don't know in this random fourth box called requests. And the worst part is they don't even like categorize it by like when I was DM'd. If you've ever DM'd me and not gotten a response, first and foremost, I am so sorry, because for whatever reason, Instagram's putting you in what I consider to be my spam folder. And so luckily I just happened to be in there and saw this invite for us to attend a Pilates event at the Audi dealership out in Rochester Hills. So I decided to switch up the day. Usually I would work out in the morning before dilly-dallying, but because I was so micro-focused on getting some inspiration for the 90s minimal baddie, keeping in mind that like 90s for me meant like I was under the age of 10. So I wasn't wearing what the grown girls were wearing, right? Like Nia Long, Halle Berry. And I also hyperfixate when these kinds of events come up, because I love also using it as a chance to better broaden my understanding and my knowledge. So I was like deep in 90s runway fashion, looking at outfits. I came across this stunning kind of catsuit outfit, and I was like, you know what? I'm kind of vibing with that. And then also this red carpet look from Halle Berry, like the Halle Berry. I remember exactly why she got all her own songs. Halle Berry, I mean, she was Holly and burying, but like the 90s was really like minimal. There really wasn't a lot to the 90s. So I decided to go run to Value World because I feel like thrift stores would be the best to find. I was looking for the gold belt that she had on, something very similar. Y'all know the iconic like 90s gold belts. I did not have a lot of luck, but I did find a couple of things. So I wanted to kind of quickly wrap my head around what I think I might wear tonight, because literally Pilates is gonna start at 4, be done at 5. The lip bar event starts at 8, and I wanna make sure I have time to come back, shower. You see the hair needs to be refreshed. And 90s pixie baddies. So we wanna make sure it's tea. And I also need to think about what outfit's gonna work, because after the lip bar, I do wanna take us to the spotlight, because Donovan Glover, he is going to have a set, his very first Dawn Light of 2026, and they're always really fun, and Elena's gonna meet up with us, Latina, like the girls, our first girls night out of 2026. So I'm like really excited. So let me show you the jewelry I got, as well as the options of what I'm gonna wear. And hopefully I can come to kind of like a top 2, so I'm not stressing out once I get back. He put all the necklaces in separate bags because he didn't want them to get tangled. It was so sweet. So I actually got 2 necklaces that literally have nothing to do with the 90s, and more just, I wanted some vacation jewelry. Cause y'all, in St. Thomas, there was this older lady on our boat, and I swear she had the best cool old lady jewelry. And I was like, you know what? I'm seeing exactly what I need to look for. There is that love for costume jewelry. So I found these 2 pieces. I probably wouldn't wear them together, but first of all, the big pearls, how extra, how awesome. Like that's just gonna be such an easy statement to throw on for vacation. And then I got this kind of more daintier with the soft pink kind of like shell looking. So I really love, obviously, both of these. Very easy, should be able to get them wet because they're silver and not gold. And of course, like because of the material. And then not just for tonight, but here's the first necklace I found, y'all. And I love this like double clasp because I can actually double this up for like a bag charm bag chain. Because both of these you can actually like press in. This was $7, $8, $7, $8. This was $8, y'all. So good. And again, like I can easily add bag charms to this to use this as a bag chain, or it's just a very simple necklace. Ugh. For the actual potential belt options, right? So I found this one with the cool kind of like pearl and dangly. And again, I also had the same thought for both of these. Even if they don't work as a belt, I also see them as like chains for my like jeans, if I want to do like a little situation. And then also just being like for around the waist as well. So this one with the pearl, so cute, right? Like diva. And then this one also, again, still has the pearls, but then has this like little tassel, which I think I would more wear maybe to the side than to the front, because the front is giving more belly dancer than to the side. So those are what I picked up. I think, what was this? So $4, $12, $8, so $30 maybe. And even look, for like layering these all together too, if you just want to be like super extra. Again, the thrift store when it comes to jewelry, but for the outfits for this evening. So look, because I was inspired by the catsuit in Holly Berry, I have this with the cutout. It's a whole bodysuit from Fashion Nova. Cute little like V-neck. I could do the little like, obviously waist beads around the waist, have a little cutout moment, some black boots, right? Just very grown, very sexy, and again, very minimal. I'll probably do like a super chunky earring, like a big stud, and then pack different earrings to like change into for spotlight. But I'm not mad at this as an option. However, we know like the true minimal 90s baddie, like they all just had the perfect tank top or crop t-shirt and jeans. So in that same vein, because I just got those Zara pants, because again, it's supposed to be nude, I'm thinking otherwise, like both of these bodysuits are also from Zara. I have this one with like the side cutouts that would be super cute, but this one also with the front cutouts that you guys have just eaten up, and for good reason. Like she's so sexy, she's so good. But then like the last one, the problem is it's gonna be cold. Like keep in mind it's like 20 degrees right now with the sun out. So the other option is the like very sheer Amazon top with the jeans. I feel like none of these are gonna be a bad option. Like that's what's really nice about this. Like none of these will be a bad option. I'm just really kind of like trying to think of what makes sense, because if we're honest, the holdup in my mind, y'all, it's the shoes. It's the shoes because it's gross and slushy on the ground. So I'm just trying to think what shoes make sense, because I'm not about to ruin my shoes. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not about to ruin my shoes. I'm just not about to ruin my shoes. So even though I want to reach for my Amazon boots or like my like nude Lulu's boots, those are like faux suede. And if they get dirty and wet, right? Let me know what your top 2 looks would be. But in my mind, it's definitely I'm gonna know after Pilates. Like how my body feels after Pilates is gonna tell me everything, because if I'm feeling like nice and snatched, I'm thinking it's gonna be the bodysuit. I'm thinking, cause night out me, y'all, cause I'm also realizing I never really show y'all like my night out looks either, cause like she got a little vibe, okay? She got a little vibe when she wanna go out, okay? I'm not the casual girly. I am not a t-shirt and jeans girly when we go out, cause one, like I just feel like when you, like I need you to make sure you can see that my booty can jiggle. And like not all of my jeans do that well for me. So I do love a good, like, I would say I'm more of a maxi skirt person, to be honest, or even just like tight pants, like a cute little tight pants crop top combo in the winter for sure is my night out look. And then I would say in the summer, right? Cute little crop top and like a maxi skirt, or just something, again, like I don't want to have to worry about tugging on my clothes while I'm in my 4-point stance, okay? Like I just don't want to have to worry about that. So almost 2:30. So I'm gonna get changed, have leftover soup that I'm gonna eat so that way I have some protein in the body and then time for my body to digest. The theme was red, and this is literally the only red workout set I have, which is old from Ivy Park and Adidas. I will say you can find these on Poshmark. I will say I've seen a couple on Depop and eBay. Then I do have some Pilates socks on that I just got from like I Am Gia, and then I'm just gonna put on my Zara sweats, my like go-to Urban Outfitters Zip Up. And I'm literally just grabbing my puffer jacket, y'all, because we're going to work out, network, see the cool vendors and things like that, and then literally have to turn right back around, come home, shower, and get it all the way together. But let's get our Pilates bodies on. Just kidding. So I do have the Zara sweatpants on, but I could not find my zip up, so I went with this cutie little crop top I've had for a while from Storetz. Like, how adorable, just because I obviously don't want to like sweat inside my puffer coat and make it smell gross. So just a quick little layering piece to throw on. Now let's go get our Pilates bodies on. Y'all, oh my god, that was like so much fun, but I stayed way longer than I planned to. So we're basically gonna have to do like a movie montage, get ready with me, because I was supposed to have a whole hour and a half and I have like 30 minutes. So yeah, let's get changed for this event for the lip bar. You know it's good when you gotta get like every last drop. Oh my gosh, come out. Come on, y'all. Oh, yes. I was already obsessed when it came to the iconic London Illuminator, y'all, but then I received the setting spray. Check this out. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Come on now. out to protect the lashes. Literally running late, did not even have time to grab the mic, but decided to go with the Fashion Nova onesie. And then I just paired it with my simple ASOS boots because the suede ones just weren't gonna go. Going to reach for my Teddy Coat that is over there, the H&M one you have seen. And that is the look with some just like retro 90s earrings. These are from Hoop Mob. My petite moments ear cuff. The rings that are the rings, which are always linked down below, like everything you are seeing, but literally running so behind. So let's get to the lip bar for the event. One thing I love about Detroit, the girls are gonna put it on. Like, it does not matter if it's cold outside or what. They are outside in the furs, short dresses, the ties. Like, I love Detroit down for that. We got things to unbox at the house, y'all. I've had a couple drinks. We finna be outside. Quick look at the fit for the coffee shop. Wanted something very easy, very effortless, because I'm just gonna really use this time to reset and ground myself in my new Sunday morning routine, which honestly is a good book, coloring. So I have on this Zara Zip Up. You guys have seen, it's so cozy, so chic, because I wanted some pattern, and then layering it with some texture. We have the Fashion Nova vest. And then my ASOS wide leg pants, y'all. Again, these just feel like sweatpants to me. They're so cozy and so chic. And then I'm going to pair them with the Fashion Nova faux Ugg boots as well. I'm just really chill on the earrings and like no jewelry. Again, I'm literally just going to grab coffee, wanting to enjoy the morning. There is a little bit of snow outside, so trying to get to Atomic before it's way too busy, and also it's just too cold to leave the house.
Make prolific confessions into the master plan. I feel like they will never let me shine.
A-time was had last night, y'all. I'm of the era that we were not recording our nights out, so I am so terrible at showing y'all like actually being out and about like at the club scene. But Spotlight, Downlight, I don't know, it wasn't his strongest set. I'm gonna be 1,000% honest. Like, I love Spotlight as a venue because there is seating that you can sit down for free. It's not like a paid booth or nothing like that. The bar is really, really nice, but I just had higher hopes for what was going to come out of that DJ set. But I did have some goodies I wanted to unbox from both events with you guys. So let's start off with the stuff that we got from the Pilates, is what I keep calling it, event earlier in the day. I'm hoping that this is coffee. I'm going to say this so horribly, y'all, but I'm going to make sure everything is obviously linked down below and in the description. Ooh! It's a little cutie tumbler, and it's pink. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, come on now. And it's one of those like spill-proof lids too, which is like so important, y'all, because the way I have spilled things left, right, and sideways. Oh, that is just so cute. And then B&B Cosmetics also gifted us something as well. There were so many amazing vendors, guys, and it was a good workout, I will not lie. Your girl was tired, though. I was like, can I keep going? I could not, but it says, hello, Beat Beauty, and we got a lip gloss in here. It is the Blush Drip shade. Let's open that up and see what that looks like. If I can open it. Again, reasons 50,100 I don't ever do unboxing videos. Like, maybe I can get it open. Oh, it's this like super like pinky color. Oh, that's gonna be like really nice, especially because like what I look for when it comes to lip glosses, I do want plumping, but also I do need a bit of shade to mine. I can't just do a true sheer, because I feel like especially in the winter my lips just kind of like match my face way too often. And then the lip bar event, as you saw, it was so much fun. I ran into my girl Jasmine. I ran into a couple other creators who were also at the Pilates event. So it was so nice. A couple of snacks, and they let us pick our own lip combo, like a nude baddie combo. So I decided to go with the Straight Shooter lip liner because I actually already have their Straight Living and Straight Facts lip liner. So I really wanted something that was going to be more of a neutral for my skin tone. So I'm really, really excited, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and show this off along with the gloss. I ended up going with Quiet Luxury, which was that kind of like soft purplish shade. I just felt like that worked really, really well for my skin tone and for the season. I'm so excited. And like the other really amazing thing, the bag from Macy's is officially in the mail. That's right. I did pull the trigger on the Coach Empire. So I'm so excited. I think that's going to get here in like a couple of days. And I was scrolling on Net-a-Porter, y'all, because I have been dying to try and get my hands on these pants from Jean Paul Gaultier, specifically the Woods print. I have been loving that, and I saw the dress and it called my name, but I feel like for me, realistically, the pants would be so perfect, obviously like for a night out, but also for my vacations. And on Net-a-Porter, they were on sale, y'all, for over 65% off. So those are supposed to be delivered tomorrow. So this month's new in haul is about to be so good. So good. So I'm super excited for the new in, and make sure that you hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss it. Because if you've made it to this point, you are pretty much picking up what I'm putting down. But I think that is it for the weekend. I literally just have some like house cleaning and things like that I don't really feel like you want to tag along during. But if you do ever want to see like updated house tour or like my cleaning routine or things like that, let me know in the comments below. But thank y'all so much for hanging with me for a weekend in Detroit, and I truly appreciate you being here. And don't forget to hit the like button if you love videos like this, and I will see you in just a couple days. Bye, y'all.